化成雨，随阳光洒下来。This could be the prettiest words I write。在人群中，我还在等待，等你窗外把雪覆盖，对我唱出最美的表白。Within my life。
Well, you're chipper this morning.
Life is just a simmering cauldron of misery, stirred by heartache and fueled by pain.
Don't hold it in, dude. Tell us how you really feel.
What's wrong?
You know that wedding Ashley and I went to for my cousin yesterday?
Yeah, Tina, isn't it? Well, how'd it go?
The wedding was nice until I ran into my Aunt Irene. Turns out she's Ashley's Aunt Irene, too.
Oh, man. You guys are...
Yeah, second cousins. I had no idea. Ashley had no idea. I think I was going to ask her to marry me, too.
So, what, does that make holidays difficult or something?
Please tell me you're doing your Paris Hilton again.
Dude, we can't get married if we're related like that. Our kids would be born with 2 heads or 11 fingers or like football or something. We broke up last night.
Shades of Luke and Leia. Dude, that sucks.
Wow. It's like finding out Boomer was a really bad guy in Battlestar Galactica.
It's not like she tried to shoot me or anything.
Okay, bad analogy. It's more like Luke and Leia in Star Wars, or that edible text guy in Greek mythology.
That's Oedipus Rex, laser brain. I'm really sorry to hear about that, man. Listen, we got a new shipment of DVDs in. You should take some home. Get your mind off things.
Look, ye magic cat girl. Meow, meow, meow.
Thanks.
Listen, Stud. You go home. Lisa can help me out if I need it.
And I'll go with you. We don't want you doing anything hasty like joining the Marines or something.
You guys are the best.
We're like your Grey Council, the ruling body of Minbari.
Really? A Babylon 5 reference? We're more like his Rebel Alliance or his Jedi Order.
Or crewmates on this ship.
Yeah, leave it to a Trekkie to make a nautical reference.
I'm not really a Trekkie, I'm a Bronco.
Well, I just think we're like one great big happy family. Like the Brady Bunch. Commercial.
Yeah.
Monday! Payday! Here I come! I got some comics for sale!
Okay. Hold up, Cowboy Bebop. All this intense excess energy that you are bombarding me with is making me extremely uncomfortable, which in turn is going to cause me to break out, and I cannot have that. So we're going to try this one more time, but I need you to pull it back like 10 notches, okay? Let's give this another shot. How can I help you?
I got some comics for sale!
Lord, take me now. All right, let's see how I can help you.
Oh, no. Let me do it.
Don't let the extremely physical, beautiful exterior fool you. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm a professional.
You can be professional at handling comics?
Yeah, it's a niche study. Actually, very niche. But I do have my certificate from the Art Institute of Pittsburgh in the back.
Okay, I trust you, but these are my babies. Here you go.
Death of Superman.
Yeah, mint condition number 75.
And these are all Death of Superman.
Yeah, 50 of them. My investment finally pays off today. New Camaro, here I come.
You wouldn't happen to have a couple of Beanie Babies to throw in to sweeten the deal, or maybe a vacuum-sealed Cabbage Patch Kid?
Maybe. Would it really help? Because my sister went through that. She even bought the cases for the tags
No.
with the bulbs.
Okay, you know what? A lot of people went through what you're going through right now way back in 1991. It's called way too much supply and not enough demand.
No. The death of Superman. Not Birdman or something like that. Superman!
And Superman could not defeat his greatest enemy. I can offer you like $20 for the whole box.
You're kidding.
No, the only other thing I can suggest to you is to individually market these all on eBay, and even then I wouldn't hold my breath. More people hoarded up on these than Episode 1 action figures.
What a crock! You run a real cutthroat business here. Hey, what if I brought you a girl to kiss? Would that sweeten the deal? All right, well, I'm going to Mage's on the west side and get their offer. You'll be sorry.
Oh, no, not our arch enemy.
Okay, well then I'll tell you what. I'm also going to take over my collection of Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3 action figures over there as well. I'm getting up for a Camaro that looks like the Batmobile.
Looks like somebody got up on the wrong side of Metropolis this morning. Can't wait till he meets that guy over at Mage's. He is going to flip him like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, if he's lucky.
This is getting way too familiar.
Hey dude, what's up?
I don't believe it.
Just Kevin, just calm down.
Calm down. Calm down? How in the frackin' hell you expect me to calm down?
So I see your shift with Kevin Watchman just as peacefully and uneventfully as mine did.
Yeah, well, it's Todd's turn tomorrow, and he can have him.
I'll start prepping for the migraine now.
So what's wrong?
Well, Kevin's been calling up some mutual friends of you and Ashley's, trying to find out what's happened since the breakup.
Yeah. 4 days. 4 Gorham days since we broke up, and she's still in a state of mourning like I am? Oh, hell no! She goes out on a date!
Well, some people are different. She just had to get back up on the horse again.
That's not all.
No, she didn't just go on a date. She went on a date with that Neanderthal, Chuck Hanley.
Chuck Hanley, isn't he the one that works over at Ted Sporting Goods?
Yeah, the one in the same.
Whoa, wait. Ted Sporting Goods? With all the roidheads walking around over there, she's not just jumping up on the horse, she's dating her on.
My sentiments exactly. So, my ex goes from dating me, a reasonably intelligent, well-mannered human, to dating someone who has to be reminded to breathe through his nose. And if he got fresh with her, I swear to God, I'm gonna walk into that
Now,
store.
hold on, Captain Reynolds. Put your brown coat away. If we go charging over to Ted Sporting Goods half-cocked, then one of us is bound to get hurt. And most likely it's gonna be me. And I will not be a Walsh this time, damn it. Now let's just think carefully.
Okay, fine. What?
Well, we could go over to the game shop and see if Chuck's been skulking around there at all.
Or you could just talk to Ashley.
Yeah, we could do that. And then what?
One thing at a time, Padawan. One thing at a time. Let's just go over there and see. You guys can watch the store, right?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. What if Ashley's working? I don't want her to think I'm spying on her.
Even though you are?
Well, yeah, but I don't want her to think that.
Not ready to make the transition from obsessed to stalker yet, huh?
Tell you what. I'll go over there and scope the scene. If the coast is clear, I'll call you on your cell.
You're a true friend.
Yeah, just wait for my call, okay? Hey Kev, coast is clear, dude.
You came outside to call me? The game shop's right next door. You could have just come in and gotten me.
What? I said I'd call, dude.
Come on. Hey, PJ.
Hey Kevin, what's up?
Yeah, not much.
You here to see Ashley? She's right in the back. I'll go get her.
Wait, you didn't check to see if she was in the bag?
Do I have to think of everything?
You know, I swear to God, if you had brains, you'd still be an idiot.
Hi, Kev.
Hey. How you doing? I was in my place and I noticed you left your Hellblazer graphic novels, so I didn't know if you wanted me to drop them by here or you wanted to come pick them up or...
You could keep them. I mean, Constantine was always your thing more than mine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, Kevin, you know Jack Kirby would have been 92 years old today?
Uh-huh. I know. What a loss.
Oh, indeed. I sometimes wonder what the world would be like if Kirby had not been struck down that fateful year in 1994. My summer of blight. I'll bet we'd have flying cars.
Flying cars, Spence?
Sure.
Now, how would the survival of a comic book artist bring about flying cars? Pray tell. Especially in the 15 or so years since his death. Considering that we hadn't gotten flying cars in the 77 years of his life.
Well, the Jetsons manifested through the early versions of Kirby. I mean, his work would have gone on to geometrically impact our world. You know, first comics and then movies, landscapes, automobiles, rocketry, and flying cars.
That makes no sense. You know, people had fantasized for decades about flying to work. It's not like nobody had the idea and was waiting for Jack Kirby to draw it up. Besides, if people wanted inspiration, I think the Jetsons would have provided it. But none of that changes the physics of flying cars. You want to know something, Spence? I'd probably be about $100,000 richer if you'd actually come in my store and buy something.
Why would I buy anything AK?
AK?
Yeah, AK. After Kirby.
You know, I try and keep moving forward with my shop even in an AK era.
It's okay. Yeah, another Kirby collector. Gotta go.
Okay.
Hey, Mark. Guess who just walked in?
Keira Knightley and a lace study?
No, Chuck Hanley.
What?
Don't look.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. Why don't you take Kevin in the back so we avoid any awkward scenes? I'll find out why tall, dark, and semi-sentient is here.
Good idea.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah. What are all these books here? This was a comic store.
Yeah, well, we have all kinds of stuff for the science fiction and fantasy fans. We have comic books, action figures, movies, and novels. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Well, I don't know. See, I was on a date the other night with this chick. She's on the brainy side. I've never dated a babe with brains before. She tells me she likes this crap stuff. So, I figure if I learn something about it, it'll, you know, score some points with her.
Okay, well, so you want to start with something basic?
Yeah, geek stuff. You know, I mean, not books. Just never really was into reading.
Well, why don't we start you with some comics?
Aren't you a little too old to be playing with a doll?
This happens to be a limited edition Watchmen collectible, Silk Spectre to be exact.
Yeah, but aren't you a little too male to be playing with a chick doll?
Okay, so the comics are over here. Okay, so what do you think about Spider-Man? He's been really popular lately.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen his movies, but he seems kind of soft. You know, faggy.
Okay, well, how about a graphic novel?
A novel? Look, I said I'm not into reading.
No, a graphic novel is like 4 or 5 comics bound into one. This is just a bigger book.
Okay.
So, this is Jonah Hex. You might like him. He's rough and tough.
Jonah Hex.
Yeah, he solves problems with his muscles and guns, not his mind.
Alright. Now that's what I like.
Yeah, I thought you would like that.
Alright.
Okay.
Won't be reading too much of this tonight. Got a hot time planned at my place, if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, thanks again.
No problem.
Who's that?
Dude. I think we have another copy of Season 8, Issue 5 in the back if you'll help me.
It's okay. I'm ready to skip it.
Was that who I think it was?
I don't care who that was. They're completely rude if you ask me. I don't care what kind of hot time you're having tonight. You can keep that crap to yourself.
Hot time.
It was probably nothing.
Hot time? Where? And when? And with who?
I don't know. Probably back at his house. Sounds like it's gonna be all kinds of creepy and raunchy anyways.
Now, dude, just don't get freaked out.
How do you expect me not to get freaked out? He's probably planning an evening of snacks, conversation, and date rape with my ex-girlfriend, and I'm not supposed to freak out.
Okay, hold up, Mr. Hyperspace.
I don't think...
No, Lisa. This needs to be said. I understand you're still in love with Ashley. But you know what? She's completely capable of making her own decisions.
But what if...
But nothing, stud. Listen up. She's a big girl. She can handle herself. She doesn't need you holding her hand 24/7, okay?
Yeah. Remember that time in sophomore year, Tommy Wilkerson? She broke his finger and all he did was cock his heel.
Yeah, but what if... You're right. You're right. She's not my girlfriend anymore, right? I need to let it go.
There. Now that is the most sensible thing I heard you say all week.
Where are we going again?
Chuck's house.
Why are we going there?
To back up Ashley if she needs it.
What happened to this Ashley's a big girl stuff?
Yeah, Todd said that, but I didn't.
But you didn't contest it.
It's because I was ganged up on, the odds weren't in my favor.
And you didn't want no one stopping you.
Oh, that too.
If Chuck catches us peeping in his windows, he's gonna pulverize us.
Then go home. I told you didn't have to come if you didn't want to.
Well, who's gonna call the ambulance?
Yep, there it is.
Which one?
That one. All right, let's swing up through the neighbor's yard. There's no sense in coming up the front lawn.
They're still on a tear. They extended their win streak by defeating the Philadelphia 76ers last night, but in Aki, the Chicago Blackhawks win streak was upended.
Right here, let's look through this window. Get down, let me crawl on your shoulder.
Come on.
Come on, just for a second. Quick look and we'll go home.
You get down.
That makes no sense. Get down.
Wins and/or ties to start the season. You'll explain this, but did this really lift up the sport of hockey when it needed it?
Well, it helped. I mean, there was that nasty lockout, and I think people went into the regular season kind of grumbling about it. Hockey fans less.
So I know it wasn't Ashley he was with last night. She was over at Christine and Tom's playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Great. I get Captain Caveman here landing on my head to protect the virtue of some unknown sports groupie.
My head still hurts when I beamed down that water spigot.
Yeah, serves you right, Conan. I told you not to go sneaking around. Did you listen to me? No. Looks like you learned your lesson, huh?
How much longer do I have to put up with that before I tell him to stuff it?
Hey guys.
Hey Ash, how's it going?
All right. What's up?
We were about to go in the back and check on the DVDs.
No, we weren't. We were... Oh, yeah. The DVDs. Seen a few, Ash.
How you doing? You look good.
Thanks. And you look, well... How's the store?
It's alright. How's Chuck?
Ugh. You heard about that?
Yeah. When you date that low in the food chain, word gets around.
We only went out one time. That was because my friend Becky wanted to go out with Chuck's friend Bill.
Really?
Really. We went to some sports bar. And Bill and Chuck were arguing all night about the Cleveland Browns. And of course Becky was playing the dits, so I just played movie trivia on the screens all night.
And that's all?
That's all.
Not like I was spying or nothing.
Kevin, I know you. We dated for 3 years. You were spying.
Alright, I was spying, but I couldn't believe you went out with Chuck.
That makes 2 of us.
I missed you.
I missed you too. And Mark and Lisa and Todd. I miss the store. You guys have always been my friends. And you've always been my best friend. Look, just because we can't date, does everything have to change?
I guess not. I still love you, you know?
I love you too. I guess we just have to find a different way to express our love.
My God, guys! You've been listening this whole time?
That was so beautiful.
This could be
So I tell Lisa that Lucas wasn't wrong. The secret lies within the Millennium's Nava computer.
Okay, this time I really got something you'll want. First edition X-Men. United movie tie-in graphic novels. 50 of them, not 48, not 52, 50 of them. One of these babies went for $50 on eBay last week. $50 for just one. Now, you can look at these things all day and you won't see stuff like this anywhere else. Look at this stuff. I got 50 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3, go ahead. 19, 20. There's 50 of them in here. $50 for just one of them. Look at I know you want these things. I know you want these things. These are great. Look at this X-Men first edition. Come on, make me an offer. Make me an offer. Oh, come on. You can do this. Come on. I'm thinking Camaro. I'm thinking Corvette. I'm thinking Mediterranean. Anything. Come on, man. How much? Come on. Can you give me something? Come on.
I'm thinking like moped.
Oh, moped? What are you talking about, moped? Come on. Look at all this stuff in here. Look at all these editions in here. This is first edition stuff. Not second, not third, not 19th. First edition X-Men. Come on. Hop on it. Come on.
I'll give you $10.
Oh, come on, $10. What are we talking about? $10 here. Look at it.